Hi there. I'm sitting outside today actually, and I want to do something I've never done before on video like this. I'm actually sitting in my backyard, and although I usually don't sit here when I do meditations today and this evening, I thought I would just take a few moments because there's less sun here and do a meditation with you. And I'm sorry I'm wearing sunglasses. My wife tells me that I shouldn't do that while I'm recording, but because of the glare, I just feel it's a little bit easier. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. I want you to see my eyes. They're right there. Um, but anyhow, uh, I want to just, as I said, take a few moments and do a meditation with you. So many of you know my story, how in 2006 I felt this inner prompting out of nowhere, out of left field, so to speak, to just meditate on divine love. And as I sat down and did it, I was instantly healed from these cluster headaches. I was just overwhelmed with a sense of awareness of divine love. And of course, after that, I didn't really continue to meditate until a few years later, when I really began to understand that this is such an incredible key to a better life, to better relationships, to better well-beings, and I think it's key for a better world for all of us. So I have devoted to my last number of years in helping people discover the very essence of who they are, that they are one with divine love. My new upcoming book, Awakening to I Am Love, how finding your true self transforms your well-being, relationships, and the way and what you do, is coming out very soon. And part of what I'm doing, and the reason why I'm doing all of this, is to really help people experience freedom, help people experience a new sense of happiness and joy and a fulfillment, and but not just for our personal lives, but also in a way that impacts the entire world. I think that as more and more people discover the richness and the vastness of divine love that is beyond mental concept, beyond beliefs, which is really just pure awareness of love, of a unifying love that connects all things. The more people discover this, the more people become aware of this, the more they're transformed, and I think it makes this world a better place for all of us. So I want to do and just lead you for the next few moments in a meditation. It's very simple. You begin with gratitude. Think about all the things that you can be grateful for. There's so many things we can be grateful for. And just take, maybe the next 60 seconds, and I'm going to think about some things to be grateful for. You go ahead and do the same thing. And now just take a deep breath. And just focus on the word peace. Just become aware of peace. And as you take these deep breaths, you're breathing in the very peace of God. So just take a deep breath. Just feel peace flowing through your body. Any tension that you have in any part of your body, just release it. The divine presence fills you. It fills you with peace. Now focus on the word grace, unmerited favor. Everything, your breath, your very life, your very being, your mind, your intelligence, everything around you, your family, where you live, everything is grace. So just close your eyes again and just focus on the word grace. Just, you can take deep breaths, and as you take each breath, you just feel this grace, this unmerited favor as you meditate on that flowing through you and surrounding your mind. Grace. Grace. Even if your thoughts wander, just bring it back to grace. Just focus on grace until your thoughts cease and you just have this pure awareness. Your spirit, your inner consciousness, the very essence of who you are. You're not your thoughts. You're not your biology. You're not your physical body, your form. Ultimately, your spirit, and that spirit is one with the divine, with God. And so the more you just let go of your thoughts and just focus on this one word, you will feel a presence. And so let's go to the next step here, which is on the word love. Just focus on the word love. God is love. The very essence of who he is love. And so let's just focus on that one word. Love. The more you do this, you will experience a blurring between what is out there and what is in here. We often think of ourselves as everything that's outside the skin is what we are not. But the more you begin to meditate, and you probably notice it even here, I hear the sound, I become aware of the birds when you just focus on love and divine love and being in the presence of God. You begin to hear the sounds around you. Your mind no longer is going from one thought to another. You're just kind of aware, you're conscious, and you begin to realize and recognize everything. And then you're reminded of what Paul, the biblical writer, says: Christ is all and in all. Christ being the incarnation of God and humanity. And everything, these trees on this side here, and the trees behind me on the other side, and over here, the mountains up there. Christ is all and in all. And my neighbors and my family inside. So we're going to go to the last step for today. I normally do this for about 30 minutes in the morning. And sometimes I do this at night as well. And there are days that I do even quite a bit longer than that, but sometimes even a little bit less. But I encourage you to do this. You can do this as well, and I can guarantee you this, that if you put this into practice every day, it's going to revolutionize. It's going to change your life so drastically. that great things will happen. And so I just encourage you to do that. The last step in the meditation we're going to do today is just again to close our eyes, and this time rather than focusing on divine love, which you're going to continue to focus on, but actually breathing out. Rather than inhaling, breathe out and breathe the very essence of who you are onto 2 or 3 people that come to mind, the first 2 or 3 people that come to mind. And even if there are people you don't like, maybe that's even a better reason why you should do it, just to breathe out love, because something incredible will happen to you when you do. So let's just do that together. Breathe in, and then you breathe out. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to be sharing some of this more in weeks to come. I have a new book coming out, as I mentioned, and Awakening to I Am Love. And I would be honored if you would read it, because it explains a lot of different things that we're doing here. And I think it's going to completely change how you understand God and what you've been taught about God. And it's going to open your mind and your heart, hopefully, to a whole new, better way to live. And a way to live that I think you intuitively know is the best way. It's a way based on love. So again, thanks for watching this video, and I'll be back soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.